Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a Pilates workout that will set your glutes on fire. It is a burner, but I hope you enjoy it. So let's get into it. Alright, we're starting this workout on the mat, leaning on our right forearm with the knees bent, hips stacked on top of each other, and toes lifted off the ground. We're going to open and close the top knee. So open and close. The only thing moving here is that top leg opening and closing. Don't let the hips roll open or roll onto your glutes as you open and close the top knee. Keep everything else super stable, squeezing the core in, just moving that top leg. Make sure you aren't sagging into your shoulder here. You're staying nice and lifted through the side body. You have 3 more like this, and then we add on. So 2 more, and last one. We're gonna add an extension at the top. So open the knees, extend the top leg, bring the toes together, and close the knees. Great. Open, extend, in, and down. Again, only thing moving is that top leg. We just elevated it a little bit so that we made it a bit more challenging here. Make sure the toes are staying nice and lifted off the floor, and you're lifting up through the side body, keeping those core muscles engaged. Only 2 more like this, and then we're gonna vary this move again. So last one, open the knees, extend the top leg, toes together, and close. So this time, open the knees and pulse the knee twice back and close them again. So open, open, close the knees. Open, open, close the knees. I like to exhale as I'm pulsing the knee back and then inhale as I close the knees back together. I know that top outer glute is burning, but you've only got 2 more like this, and we have 1 final change. So last one, pulse, pulse, close. Now open the knees, flex the feet, squeezing the heels together, and pulse the top knee back. Pulse and pulse, keeping your hips stacked on top of each other, keeping your side body nice and lifted, not leaning into your shoulder. Just give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the knees and drop the feet. Awesome job. Alright, we're staying on the same side, but come down so your head is resting in your hand and extend your top leg out long. You're going to kick the foot forward as you flex it and kick it back as you point the toe. So flex and kick forward, point and kick back. The goal here is that the leg stays at the same level the entire time, so it's straight out from your hip, if not a little bit higher, as you kick forward, and at the same exact height as you kick back. Make sure your core is nice and engaged here. You should feel a little pocket of air under your side body, which tells you that that core is activated and engaged. Let's add a lift. So kick back, lift the foot up and down, flex the foot, kick forward, and lift it up and down. Keep going. Again, do a quick check that your core is engaged. Your upper body shouldn't be pressing fully into the mat. There should be a little pocket of air right under that side body above your hip, telling you that that core is nice and activated. I know that top glute is burning, but you are almost there. Just a few more changes after this. This is your last one. Kick it forward and lift. Kick it back, leave it to the side, and just lift and lower the leg out to the side, really targeting the outer glute of that top leg. You're just here for 3 more, for 2 more. This is your last one. Now hold the leg lifted up. Give me tiny circles backwards for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, circles forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, keep going, 3, 2, pulse it up for 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next up, your final change, flex the foot, kick it forward, turn the toes down, tap the toes down and up. For 8, just 7 more, 6, 5, this is it, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your foot in your hand for a quick stretch. Awesome job. Glutes on fire. Alright, flip onto your back in a bridge position with your knees pointing up towards the ceiling, and we're going to lift the hips and lower them right here. So inhale to prepare, exhale, slowly roll the glutes up, inhale at the top, and slowly roll the glutes down. Again, roll the glutes up, and roll them back down. Make sure you're not arching your back, you're keeping a nice neutral spine here. Moving super slowly through these bridges, engaging through the glutes and through the core as you lift and lower the hips. 2 more like this. Exhale to lift the hips, inhale to lower them. And last one, exhale to lift, and inhale to lower. Now lift the hips back up, and we're just going to go with tiny pulses towards the ceiling. So lowering the hips an inch and lifting them back up. Squeezing super hard through the glutes here, feeling them working in this pulse. Keep pulsing for 3, 2, 1. Hold the hips lifted, lift the right leg up off the ground, flex the foot, and you're going to bicycle the leg down, bend it, and point it back up towards the sky. I apologize that I am backwards from you in this video here, but you should be lifting the right leg. Bicycle the leg up, flex it down, and reverse direction. So kick it up, bend, and send it straight out long. This is your last one. Leave the leg pointed towards the sky and pulse the hips up. For 12, for 10, 9, you got this. Just 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more change. Don't drop the hips, plant that foot on the ground, and just give me little pulses up to finish it out. Tiny lift and lowers with the hips for 6, 5, just 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll the hips back down, hug the knees in towards the chest, rock side to side if that feels good. Circle the knees around in each direction, just giving some relief through the hips and the glutes. Alright, now that we've sufficiently worked one side of our glutes, we have to do the other side. So come down onto the left forearm, knees together, toes together. Lift the toes up off the mat, and we're opening and closing the knees right here. Exhale as you open the knee, inhale to close it back down, working that top glute. Hips are staying stacked on top of each other, especially focusing on that as you open up the knee, making sure you're not rocking back in your hip. They're staying perfectly aligned. Core is nice and tight here. Side body is working to lift up off the ground so that you're not sagging into your shoulder. Everything is active here. This is your last one, and we're adding that extension. So open, extend the top leg, toes together, and close. Open, extend, toes together, and closed. Focus on sending energy up through the toes, working all of the muscles in that moving leg. Three more. Last 2. And last 1. We're coming into those double pulses, so close the knees, pulse back, back, and close them again. Open, open, close. Really getting into that top outer glute. Should definitely be feeling this. Last 3, then we just have 1 more change in this clamshell position. And last 1, hold the knees open, flex the feet, squeeze the heels together, and pulse that top knee back. Pulse back, back, and back. Make sure you're breathing here, lifting up through the side body. Keep those toes lifted, keep that knee pulsing back. You are almost there. Just 2, and 1. Close the knees, set the toes down. Come down so that your head is in your hand, bottom leg bent, top leg extended. We're gonna swing the leg forward as we flex the foot and point as we kick it back. Exhaling as you kick forward, inhaling as you kick back. Again, make sure the core is engaged here, feeling that tiny pocket of air right above the hip, telling us that our abs are nice and activated while we're in this movement. Leg is staying at exactly the same level as you kick it forward and back. Make sure you're not letting it drop below hip height. Let's add in our lifts. So lift to the side, flex the foot, kick forward, lift to the front, point, kick back, and lift. Flex, kick forward, and lift. Continuing to inhale as you kick back, and exhale as you flex the foot and kick forward. This is your last one. Kick forward and lift. Kick back and just lift and lower the leg to the side. Exhale up, inhale down, pointing through the toes, sending energy long down the front of the leg. Feeling that outer glute working. You got this. I know it burns, but we are almost finished. Circle the leg forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, switch directions for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flex the foot, kick it forward straight out from the hip, toes turn down, tap down and up, for 5, just 4, 3, last 2, last 1, kick the foot back, grab the foot in your hand, stretch out the front of that leg real quick. Our last series of class, roll onto your back into that bridge position, knees pointing up towards the ceiling, feet planted a little bit away from the glutes, hands on the floor. Exhale to roll up the spine, inhale to lower back down to the mat. Exhale, squeeze the glutes and lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. This is your last one. Lower the hips down to the mat and exhale, lift them back up. Give me tiny pulses with the hips for 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, hold them at the top. Extend your left leg up towards the sky, lower the leg and bicycle it back up straight, flexing as you lower, pointing as you extend back up towards the ceiling. 2 more this direction and then we switch. Last one. Now point the toe, kick it up, bend, extend it straight out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold the leg up towards the ceiling and pulse the hips. For 10, 9, just 8, 7, 6, you got this. For 4, 3, 2, keep those hips lifted, put the foot back on the ground, pulse up with the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the hips down towards the mat. Awesome job. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side if that feels good. Plant the feet back on the ground, cross your right ankle over your left knee, pull your left knee in towards your chest for a figure 4 stretch. This should feel awesome on those glutes. Option to extend the left leg up towards the sky, getting a bit of a hamstring stretch. If you extended the leg, bring it back to a bent position and lower the foot onto the ground. Other side, ankle crosses over the knee and pull the right knee in towards your chest, stretching that outer glute. Extend the leg up to the ceiling if you did that on the other side for a hamstring stretch. Bend that leg if you had it extended, pulling the knee in towards the chest. And lower the foot back onto the ground. Extend your legs out long, hug the right knee in towards the chest. Extend your right arm out to the side, cross your right leg across your body, and look over your right shoulder, feeling that stretch through the outer right glute, as well as a nice little twist for the spine. Come back through center, hug the knee in towards the chest, extend it out long, and bring the left knee in. Left arm extends out to the side, cross your left knee across your body and look over the left shoulder, feeling that same stretch on the other side. Come back through center, quick hug your knee in towards your chest, extend it long, arms reach overhead and slowly roll up to a seated position. Reach the arms forward over the legs for a nice hamstring stretch. Take a couple of deep breaths here. You really worked those glutes today. You should be super proud of yourself. And walk your hands back up your legs. Okay everyone, that is it for today's class. I hope you enjoyed this Pilates glute workout. If you did, feel free to like and comment and subscribe to stay up to date on all of my Pilates and bar workouts. Thanks everyone!